Hello everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and in today's video we are going to talk about self-join. So now first let's try to understand what is self-join. So self-join is nothing but it's like when you apply join on the same table, like when you join the table by itself. Okay, now why do we do this? So we do this like let's say if you like to combine certain rows of a table with other rows of the same table, so in that case you need to do self-join. Okay, so we are going to take a very simple example in today's class and I will be explaining how this self-join works. So let's start. I have put a picture here. As you can see, it's a very simple table. I will name this table as teachers because what I have done, I have created 3 columns in this and this is the teacher detail. So first is teacher ID, teacher name, team lead ID. So teacher ID is from 1 to 10. These are the names of the teacher and they are their team leads. Okay, team leads. So, and it's not like team leads are someone, like unique. No, teachers are team lead as well, but not all teachers, but few teachers. Okay, under whom like several other teachers are working, we can say. So let's take this example that teacher ID is 1, the teacher name is John, and his team lead is 6. So who is that? So this teacher, Mary. So Mary is team lead of John, we can say. Now let's take the second one. Teacher ID is 2, name is Vic, and his team lead is 4. So where is 4? Here is 4. So that means William is team lead of Vic. Okay. So just like that, James, we have his team lead ID is 1. So John is the team lead ID of who? James. So see, John team lead is Mary and James team lead is John. Okay, John. So it is not like they are going to be someone else. Yeah, I have just done it from here only. So yeah, these are the IDs of team lead. Okay, and not all teachers are team lead. Only ID 6, ID 4, and ID 1 they are team lead. Now what I want to do in this, I know that the ID of those team lead, but I want to put the name here. I want to see the name of the team lead. So I want to have an extra column in this, we can see, and I will put that, okay, this is the team lead name. Okay, and I want to see the name of that person. Like John, for John, it is going to be Mary. I want Mary here. And just like that, I want team lead name for every other teacher. Okay, this is what I want to do. So what I'm doing, I'm extracting the same, we can say data I'm extracting data from the same table and I want to attach one extra column and store it there. So it's not like there's one another table and we are going to join and do so. No, we have the same table and we have to extract the data from the same table and we have to store it in the same table only. Okay. So let's see how we are going to do that. So first of all, what we do when we use self-join, we have a single table only. We just create 2 virtual tables, we can say. Okay, we just create 2 virtual tables. We name them using aliases, and we take those 2 virtual tables, and then we join those 2 tables on basis of some columns. So let's try to understand how to do that. So for that, what we do, let me show you an example. Another image. See what I have done. This is the same table, teachers and teachers. Let me write it down. Teachers and teachers with the same detail. Everything is same. I have just created the virtual tables. So I will name this as T1 and I will name this as T2. Okay. Now, what do we need? We need team lead name. We have the team lead ID for every teacher. We want team lead name. So on what basis we need to join? When we join tables, we need to put a kind of condition like this column is going to match with this column of these 2 tables, something like that. So in this, what kind of condition we can put? Okay. So in this, we are going to say that in teacher T1 table, if team lead ID, okay, if team lead ID is present in the table T2 and in the column teacher ID, okay, so from there, I want to extract the name of that teacher. I hope you are getting it. Let me give an example. Let's say teacher ID is 1, teacher name is John, team lead ID is 6. Okay. So what is going to happen in this case? So I will search for this ID in the teacher ID column of table T2. Okay, if it is going to match, I will extract the name of that teacher, who is going to be the team lead of this teacher ID T1. So let's search for 6. Yes, 6 is here. It is going to match. So I will extract the name from here and I will put a column and I will store this name, which is Mary. Okay. For teacher ID T2, the name is where the team lead ID is 4. Again, I will say that in table T1, if the team lead ID is matching with a teacher ID which is present in table T2, extract the name of that teacher. So let's search for 4. Yes, we have 4. And the name of that teacher is William. So I'll put William here. Okay, I hope this is clear, but let's try to understand this in detail again. So for that, what I will do, yeah, let me show you another picture. Okay, so see, what I have done, I have taken all the records instead of single record. So what I have done, using the same kind of condition that T1 dot team lead ID is going to be T2 dot TID. On that basis, I have joined these two tables. You see, teacher ID is 1, teacher name is John, team lead ID is 6. And it matched with the teacher ID which is present in table T2, and from there I have extracted all the record, like all the columns. So yeah, this is the team lead ID, this is the name of that, and for that team lead, what is the team lead ID? Because every team lead is teacher as well. So for them also, we have the team lead ID, like see, for Mary, we have this team lead ID 1. Okay. So just like that, I have just joined these two tables on this basis that I'm again going to repeat that in table T1, team lead ID, if it is going to match in table T2 with teacher ID, just join those two. Okay. And from there, what do we need to extract? We need to extract Mary. So once we are going to extract, I mean not Mary, but we want to extract the name of those teachers because they are the team lead. So now once you are going to do that, how that is going to look like, let me show you. So this is how it is going to look like. Okay. So we will have teacher ID, we will have teacher name, team lead ID and their name. Okay. And this is what I want. Okay. This is the result that is what we want. Okay. So now that we have understood how to do this, but how to apply this in practical. Okay. So I will be using a similar type of table in MySQL workbench, and I will show you how to do that. I hope you have understood the concept, like how we are joining and on what basis we are joining. So in self join, you need to be very careful about the columns because columns are same, kind of similar. Okay, but you need to be careful which column you are going to pick for table T1, the first table, and which column you are going to pick for T2. You need to be careful about that. Okay. So what I have done in this, I knew that I want to extract the team lead details. I'm just saying that, okay, whatever the team lead is present here, if that team lead is present in the teacher ID also, just extract it from there. Okay, so we have only one table. We are creating the virtual tables. Okay, and that basis we are joining the tables. So now that we have understood the theory part, let's go to MySQL Workbench. I'm going to use similar thing, exact same thing, so that we don't get confused because we have just saw one example. So I'll be using that only. So I have done the same thing. I have created a table in customers database that we have created way before. And I have created a table teachers with these columns, TID, teacher name and team lead ID, and inserted the same records. Now let me show you the structure of this. Yeah, this is the structure as you can see. Now what we need to add? We need to add the names of these team lead, right? So for that we need to do self join. So let's start. It's very simple. Let me write it down. Select what? From table T1, I want to select everything. So let's say I'm going to put the table column names later. So let's continue with the join. We have to write columns name from table. What is the table name? Teachers. Okay, T1, because we have only one table. So we need to create virtual tables. From table, from teachers T1, join. We need to write join only. Teachers T2, right? On what basis? This is important. So again, we have to do the same thing that in table T1, we have this column name as team lead ID. If that team lead ID is matching with any of the ID present in the teacher ID of table T2, okay, like in table T2, so for that I will be writing T2 dot TID, okay. So if that is going to happen, just extract those records. So from table T1, I want to extract everything, so I'll be writing this. And from table T2, I want to extract the name of that person that has matched. Okay, so that is going to be teacher name. And I will name this column as team lead name so that we don't get confused. Okay, now let me execute and see, we get this, right? So TID 1, teacher name John, team lead is 6, and let's see who is that 6, Mary. So Mary is here. Okay, and like this, every other is done. So this is how you can use self-join. It is very important, you know. If I share my experience, like I work in Bright Chance as a coding educator, but sometimes I work in on the SQL part also when I need to extract some data some from a data set. So I help my team lead as well in that case. So I have done this self-join. Okay, and you are going to use this in real life example. Okay, in real life data sets you are going to use this. It's very common, so try to get very good at it. You know, like it's not like just self join, you will be using so many things. But yeah, people have this confusion in self join, so that is why I used a very simple example, try to explain it in theory part and did the same in the coding part as well, so that we don't get confused. So but still, if you get any doubts, you can ask me in the comment. Okay, and try some examples on your own. You can search online for questions. Everything is present. Okay, so yeah, that's all about self-join. I hope you have understood. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.